Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Insert Name Here. It's a podcast about nothing for nobody. If you take it seriously, you're redacted. Let's start the show. Hey,
what's up?
Hello and welcome to Insert Name Here. It's a podcast about nothing for nobody. If you take it seriously, you're redacted. I'm your co-host, Doug Bennett.
And I'm your other co-host, Seth Nacho. And
Quite indubitably. Oh, are we putting on accents already?
quite frankly, I'm the best co-host you've ever had, and you should really be thanking me. I feel like I should be receiving a lot of gratitude and less of this attitude that you have.
Well, one thing that you gotta understand is that's not exactly true. Because some of my other co-hosts are actually gay, like me. I'm Barack Obama, and I'm gay.
I can't. I was gonna try to do Biden. I can't do a Biden.
And see, the thing about that, son,
You just
is
gotta-
when the festival, the podcast is you host it and it's good and you make people laugh and that's what being American.
Listen here, you son of a bitch.
Thank you, Joe. That was really gay.
Just what we wanted. Let me be clear.
Now, Donald, I'm wondering, have you ever had ribs and pussy too?
We don't negotiate with terrorists. Well, watch this drive.
I didn't have sex with that woman, but I did. I didn't breathe it in either, but I did have a puff of that marijuana.
Okay. We're just starting off with the president accent tour. Accent impression.
I am not a co-host.
Gorbachev, tear down that wall.
The only thing to pod is cast itself.
Nice. Dude, FDR did have that Atlantic, what is it called?
Everybody come down to this fireside chat for my transatlantic accent.
Transatlantic. Yeah.
And stop asking questions about my legs. You know, I have them, they're normal, and I just happen to like being in a chair every time I'm in public.
He really hit us with the white people are cool accent.
Now say, don't you want to go fight the Jerrys over there in Europe? Or would you rather go after the Japs? There's a two-front war going on, young man, and you have to do your part. Don't worry about your wives. We'll put them in factories. You heard that? She can too.
Oh God, dude. We've already started the episode, you've already said Jap. I mean, it's time appropriate.
Yeah.
It's time appropriate.
Yeah.
But, dude.
Which, by the way, there are people that did historically use that negatively. That is not the technical slur for a Japanese person.
Good. Excellent.
So, we're well and full in the clear.
I was listening to something that Shane Gillis and Matt did on their podcast, right? I heard like a clip where they were talking about like World War II. They were talking about how like these like miner dudes from like West Virginia, like coal miner dudes.
Yeah.
They were like drafted and they were out there like fighting the Japanese. Like, well, you killed one of my boys, so I'm gonna kill you. Like what it would be like to fight against those guys.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Just, pure wrought iron muscle from working in the mines all day. Like, I didn't want to have to do it, but like he killed my friend, so I had to get him back.
And like their dads were coal miners, and they were in World War I, and then it's like, oh well, now it's our turn. We're 18, time to go.
It was raining on Iwo Jima, and I could have just put his face in a puddle, but it didn't feel right. I had to do it the right way, so of course I put my hands around his throat. Well, I lived and he didn't. That's why I'm here. It's very matter of fact.
I definitely would have rather gone to Europe,
I disagree.
because then I could have got with like a hot French girl or something.
Yeah, I mean,
Like you have to admit, the European, they had some good stuff going.
I'm gonna say something so disgustingly real.
Oh God.
Everybody got with those French women, so you might have gotten with a French woman. and then like you could have had some passengers on your pelvis, or you could have brought home some.
Something like a disease.
Absolutely, a venereal disease was very common in the European theater.
Oh well.
Yeah. You don't care. I might get shelled to death anyway.
A little bit of Purple Heart.
Who cares what's on my penis? I might die from a bomb. Quote Seth Nacho.
A lot of people brought those French women and German women home as wives.
Yeah, and they were the lucky ones, believe it or not.
Fresh blood.
The women, not the men. Can you imagine as an American having to deal with a European wife?
Not nowadays, but maybe back then.
They don't even understand what AC is.
Okay, you're right. That is true.
Fun fact.
I saw someone on Twitter complaining about that. They had like an American guest in their hotel, and they were like telling, "Can we turn the AC on?" And it's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, one of the leading causes of death in Europe to this day is heat death. And it's because they all refuse to install air conditioners or rebuild their buildings in ways that are more aerodynamic ability.
That's crazy.
Which, how pathetic. Yeah, we'll accept 300,000 plus people dying from heat injury every year. All because, just to stick it to the Americans, those AC Americans. Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me either.
AC saves lives. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah. What was I going to tell you? I was going to tell you something. But I guess we can go into gaming news.
Gamer Corner.
Well, I did remember what I wanted to tell you now.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever been so fucked up that you thought you made reservations somewhere, got an Uber with your wife to go there, and then found out that they were closed and you couldn't? You didn't make the reservation?
I've definitely gotten so fucked up, but I've never done that.
Yeah. Well, this is me. But you're wondering how I got here. I'm a big dumb idiot.
Alright.
Sorry, something happened the other night, and I just thought it was funny.
To you?
It's kind of sort of, yeah. The guy came in with his wife off an Uber, and they were closed, and he thought he made reservations. Like, buddy, we're not taking reservations. How would you make one? So they had to stand there and wait for another Uber.
Hell yeah.
Outside. Trying to go somewhere, it's like, buddy, everywhere closes in 30 minutes. You're not making it anywhere.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
It's just what a shit show, you know?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, gaming news. Gaming news. Speaking of something that sounds similar to Mario, Mario's on the Switch. Switch 2, new game, Tomodachi Life.
Oh yeah, this is the game where you can make anybody and then make them do anything.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. It's kind of like Animal Crossing, but like way more free, I guess. Because you're like on an island, and you like build the island, and you get your residents and stuff. So it's kind of like Animal Crossing, but like it's not like pre-programmed personalities, I guess. Or maybe kind of sort of it is, but like you give them stuff to talk about. Like they'll talk about dicks and butts and stuff.
Which is crazy for a Nintendo game.
It is. I remember I saw these two characters come up, and they're like in love or whatever. They say the first thing that comes to your mind on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And they both
Foot
said,
jobs.
foot job. Yeah. I was like, bro, what the fuck? So, the game looks pretty fun in like the regards that you can have some funny shit happen. But, you know, if you're not streaming it or making content with it, then you're just doing it for yourself in your bedroom, that's a little weird.
I mean,
it sounds like a girl thing.
Yes.
Sounds like a girl game.
That leads directly into the point I wanted to make, which is this is the, not even the spiritual successor, but the next evolution of the Sims phenomenon. Which, what was the point of the Sims? It was either to kill all your Sims, or to make them do like a bunch of fucked up love triangles and parallelograms and tetrahedrons.
Yeah,
all
give them
that's
all
girl
drama.
shit. All that's girl shit. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. Girls need stuff to do too. We love girls. Folks, you heard it here first. We love girls.
Women. We love women.
Well, women can be girls too.
True.
So,
Yeah, that's why they wrote.
How many adult women in the past 2 years have you seen say, "I'm just a girl"?
True. Have you heard of Morning Glory Milking Farm?
Oh my God! Yes, it's a book.
You actually know about that?
Yep, it's the whole plot of the book.
No, don't do no.
I'm just saying what would be on the jacket. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
But the whole plot of it is this woman finds herself in a position that she is, you know, essentially a milkmaid, and a place where there's a lot of minotaurs. And knowing that this is smut, this is a porn book for chicks, you can fill in the rest of the gaps from there. But yeah, no, that's old news, brother. That book was so 3 months ago.
Yeah, but it's just kind of crazy. Look. Anyway, Tomodachi Life, girl game, unless you're making content with it. Because I've seen guys stream it. But if you're not streaming it, then what are you doing? You're just playing that by yourself to hear little dudes talk about dicks and butts. That's kind of weird. So.
Oh man, my second favorite streamer of all
Which,
time.
I mean, some guys do like that, right? But not most guys, I would say.
No, my second favorite streamer of all time, we all know who it is, Ryan Gary Latorno, Mr. Northern Lion. He's done some Tomodachi Life because everybody...
Well, it makes sense for him to do it.
Everybody in his stream group does it. And the funniest moment I've seen of his so far is, do you know who Dan Keeling is? Alright, former Big Brother contestant turned into Twitch streamer. Well, you got Dan, and then you got his wife's character, Momo, who she's also a streamer. But on Ryan's Island, all of a sudden, Momo's like, I think I could try out living with Dan for a little bit. And he's like, no! Brother, no! Obviously, you can't control like the emotions that you're little...
Wait, aren't they actually a couple? So wait, what?
Yeah, Ryan is married to Momo.
Oh.
They have a kid together.
No, okay, you meant...
And so now, the Momo Tomodachi me wanted to go live with the Dan Tomodachi me.
I saw a really good one. I think you might have sent it to me. Like, someone made Trump and Netanyahu.
Love at first sight.
Love at first sight was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's friend of the show, Lumi. Who we've featured in many a Spotify exclusive premium content.
Which you should check out because we had a great pause moment from Trump himself in there.
Yeah, he gets gayer every day.
doesn't stop. He's the queen.
It turns out Donald Trump is gay, and I'm Barack Obama, and I'm gay.
Well, I just heard the news today.
Barack Obama's fucking gay. With the ass wide open.
So I would say the game is pretty good. I'd say they did a good job with it, but not for me in FM.
Yeah. Well, a beautiful equal and opposite pairing. We have this week's girl game. We also have a boy game this week, too, because Diablo 4 just launched their Lord of Hatred expansion. Giving everybody...
Lord of Hatred! Edgy Dark Man!
Yeah. Well, it's the follow-up to Vessel of Hatred.
Blood and Bone Special!
Yeah, I mean...
I'm just coming up with edgy names.
Yeah, guys in general can appreciate carnage, even if they're not necessarily drawn to it or want to commit it themselves.
Lightning and Violence chapter.
But the cool thing about this expansion, you can play a paladin now, so you can be a really good guy in a really bad world, or you can play a warlock. You can play a really bad guy in a really bad world.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Warlocks get their powers from like a higher being.
That's like the D&D methodology.
It's D&D, okay.
Sort of what what they're going for in Diablo 4 is you're powerful because you can control demons. Meanwhile, normally demons run rampant in the world and you have to fight them, but you're turning the tables.
It's kind of like you're a summoner.
Yeah, it's a summoning class for sure. Yeah. I think it's the second one ever.
There's Necromancer too.
Yeah, which I'm playing a Necro right now, which it's a lot of fun. She's very hot, folks.
Well, in Diablo 4, everybody knows you get a new character every season. So.
Yeah.
So now you get a new class to choose from. Very cool.
Yeah.
And will they add new dungeons and stuff?
Yeah, also new endgame challenges, and most importantly, honestly, you'd want an expansion to have a self-contained story, right? They didn't do that with Vessel of Hatred. So it took 2 expansions for them to wrap up a story, but this one is a very complete story, which means all the more reason to get excited for the next year's expansion, because they're gonna have to start a new story. They ended it. It's figured out.
Yippee!
So yeah, gaming news.
The
Boy game, girl game.
Diablo 4 is going to have a new story before GTA 6.
Honestly, I think the funniest thing possible would be if GTA 6 never comes out.
Kind of like how Elder Scrolls 6 is never going to come out.
That wouldn't even be funny. That'd just be what we deserve and should hope for. God,
You know, they made expansions to, what's that other game they made? StarCraft? Not StarCraft. What's it called?
Starfield.
Starfield. You know, they made expansions of that. You can now actually, like, fly your ship through space.
Cool. And find what? Nothing. They didn't put anything between the things you could fly between.
Dude, I'm just trying to give Todd Howard a couple of flowers, dude.
Todd Howard is done. Ugh, shit. I already did my Todd Howard rant like 3 times. We're not doing it again. We're not doing
He's
it.
a short little guy. He makes dumb games. He's a really dumb little dude.
At this point, I would rather Bethesda committed to releasing Skyrim 5 more times than to ever put out any new game. Period. I don't want Fallout 5. I don't want Elder Scrolls 6. You know what? Because this is what Todd Howard deserves. Give me Starfield 2. I won't play it. I didn't play Starfield either. But please stop shitting on actual good franchises. Please stop. In fact, Todd, stop making games altogether. You were like the main writer for the Fallout TV show. You clearly liked doing that more. You clearly don't care about the long-standing lore. You've got me doing it again. I'm cutting myself off. Golly, Todd Howard, rest in piss. Go to hell.
His blood's boiling right now. Doug's blood is boiling.
All right.
He's molding.
Yeah. You have no idea how accurate that's going to be in about 3 hours.
Oh, okay. Well, what? Okay.
When you think about what the word molding is,
Yeah.
what is it? What is it combining of? It's 2 words that go together.
Molding?
Yeah.
It's 1 word.
But it comes from 2 words. So what 2 words did we put together?
You're insinuating something, just get it out. I don't know.
Mad and balding. Malding.
Okay.
You didn't know this?
I don't think that's where I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, Grok. Where
Barack Obama.
Where did the word molding come from? Molding is internet slang for someone getting extremely angry or raging, often in a humorous or mocking way. It's a portmanteau of mad and balding. The idea that you're so mad you're losing your hair from stress.
Oh, okay. Well, folks, you heard it here first. If you didn't already know that. I didn't know that. I thought it was a real word.
No.
I didn't realize it was internet slang.
Indeed it is.
Well, look, Doug, I got a question for you today.
I've been waiting.
It's pretty big.
Whoa, I can take it.
It's pretty fucking big.
Give it to me.
Big ass question.
Put it in me.
Pause. Sussy Doug saying sussy things again.
There he goes, once again, throwing allegations. No one was talking about anything being sus, and he wants to put it on someone else. That makes him more suspicious.
In Kamala's America, you never hear Doug Bennett say, put it in me. But in my America, you're gonna hear him say it all the time, folks. We can't get enough, guys. We love it.
Kind of sus that it's his America, and that's what happens. It's almost like he wants it, but he won't admit it. That's more suspect than anything.
I bet he won't pull out either. I bet he'll just keep it in. Oops, my bad. Guys, question for Doug. What's your favorite set of cannons?
That really depends on your definition of cannon and the era of naval warfare that we're talking about. It's hard to beat the ones that were affixed against Fort Morgan. You know, the famous admiral, when he was charging it with his fleet, said, "Damn the cannons, full speed ahead." And so, just a pair of cannons that can be looked down on, a set of cannons that can be looked down upon so much, like, fuck it, we're going in. You know, that doesn't make them good cannons, but it makes them historically noteworthy. Otherwise, you know, that's more of like your 19th century naval warfare, when you would still, you know, this was even before like naval landings were pioneered, which didn't really happen until World War II. You look at famous battles like Guadalcanal, where the Marines pioneered that, and then he got even better at it during the Korean War, talking about figuring out how to get the landing vehicles on up and the scaling of vertical embankment. But other noteworthy set of cannons, you got to look at those World War II fleets and the artillery that they were carrying on them. I'm talking like 52 millimeter mortar rounds on the deck of a ship, and you got like 18 sets of them. They're just fucking up the Japanese. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, there's all kinds.
He's doing really excited.
Yeah, there's all kinds of cannons out there. But I would say that my number one favorite set of cannons belongs to Kat Dennings.
Okay. I don't know who that is, but okay.
This is a Google moment.
But yeah, the World War II ones sound like your real favorites. You know what my favorites are? What is this? Oh, snap. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
They're just out.
Yeah.
Who is that?
She's the main.
Is that the girl from Brokeback Mountain?
No, Two Broke Girls.
Two Broke Girls.
Yeah. I honestly didn't think I'd see this much, but I
What
mean,
the fuck?
How can you say no to that?
What the fuck is this?
Probably a lot of deep fakes. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't know if those are.
This
real.
is a real picture.
Yeah. Okay, my favorite cannons are pirate cannons.
Well, you clearly don't even like whose ship did they belong to? Are we talking about like fucking
Just those cannons, you know.
Black Robert? Are we talking about Blackbeard? We're talking about Red Eric? Like,
You know, like the cannons they had back then. Those are my favorites.
it's wow.
Dun, 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 they like have like the big black cannon, and they put a ball in it, and they light a fuse.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, high in the morning.
What do you do with my big fat ass? What do you do with my big fat ass? What do you do with my big fat ass? Stick it with a gay man.
Whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa,
whoa, pause.
Hey, 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 Obama, hey, 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 Obama, hey, 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 Obama, what you doing in my room? Let me be clear, I'm gay and the president.
Gotta have the ribs in the pussy too. Gotta have the ribs in the pussy too. Gotta have the ribs in the pussy too. I'm Barack Obama and I'm gay.
That was good. That was good. So yeah, and then if I had to say anything else, I'd probably say Sidney Sweeney.
Real
First
shit.
set of cannons.
My man.
My man. My man knows cannons.
Hell yeah. What a good lead-in to our first current events topic of the week.
I still want to give my update, but I figured we could do it in this section. So yeah, let's start with that, shall we?
Absolutely.
With the fun news. Or some would say fun.
I mean, it's really only fun because we'll get into why it's fun. But at the beginning of the week, story of the year seems to have dropped. You have this anonymous
John Doe.
junior banker at J.P. Morgan. He drops bombshell accusations in a lawsuit against a pretty senior member of the banking staff. These allegations are in regards to like consistent and depraved sexual assault.
Yes. So think the Me Too movement, but in reverse. It's a guy getting harassed by a woman who's in charge of him.
They talk about he too.
Yeah, exactly. In this scenario. And the things she said, you will not believe. Well, he accused her of saying, I guess.
Sure. And well, honestly, a lot of the things that were said, some of them start off pretty I guess, you know. I don't know what it looks like when a woman sexually abuses a man. I feel like there's not a lot of examples of that out there.
I don't think there is.
But I could see a mean ass bitch being like, there's no way that your wife has tits like these. Or, making it relevant to the big question of the week, your wife doesn't have these cannons.
Exactly. The rhetoric has been all about cannons, and the memes are crazy. I love the memes, but yeah. So not only was she sexually abusing him and like saying like, if you don't fuck my brains out, you're not going to get this promotion or whatever. She also was very racist.
Yeah, and this is like
To him and to his wife.
Yeah.
In the accusations.
Yeah, I didn't see anything that was said against him.
I saw, well, let me pull it up. It would be better if I have the actual words, right?
But I will say, and this was one of the first little cracks in the story, first little bit of chink in the armor, if you will.
Okay, buddy.
What? I'm keeping antiquated phrases alive, buddy. But supposedly, she said that, like, I bet your little fish-headed wife isn't like me. You know?
Your little Asian fish-head wife.
And,
crazy.
yeah. New slur tech just dropped.
Yeah.
Nobody in the West refers to anybody, no matter how hatefully. Like,
I've never heard that before.
that's, to me, honestly, compared to most of the slurs I know, that's by far and away more hateful.
I've never heard that.
That's insanity.
She said she propositioned him for oral sex in the office on one occasion, asking, "Birthday BJ for the brown boy? My little brown boy?"
Oh, golly.
You really think management wants some brown boy Indian leading originations? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, she called him like a little brown boy. These are accusations, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. And part of why you know it's fake is if you're up to, like, there's obviously some stuff I don't know. Fishhead, that's a new one for me.
It's a new one.
Would never think to call somebody that.
Yeah, that was interesting.
But, like, if you're up to date on sort of like how a Westerner would be derogatory toward anybody, point blank period. Little brown boy, not one of them. That's like not how you would, I'm not going to say how you would do it, because that would make me look really bad. But
Yeah, your little Asian, like what?
yeah, also nobody in the West is going to refer to an Indian person as Asian. That's what they do in the UK.
No, well,
I'm sorry.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm being autistic about racial discrimination. But
yeah, dude, you're going off the spectrum about slurs.
yes,
This is his area of expertise, guys.
Yes, it is. You know, yeah, so that I may use these powers for good instead of evil.
Just swear to me you'll use it for good.
I'm the benevolent racist.
Checkmate, atheists.
God gave me the power to discriminate, but I must do it for good.
Good lord. Yeah, dude, these accusations are crazy. And the crazy part is the woman is just like sexy as hell.
I mean, she falls completely and totally within the beautiful mid tier.
Exactly, which is the best tier.
It is the best tier. It's the exact kind of woman that you would lay your life down for.
And she's rich.
Yeah, you know, she's squeaking almost out off of the money alone. She's almost out of the beautiful mid tier. Luckily, she's not that hot, so the money's making up for some stuff.
She checks a lot of boxes, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. But to sort of give a rundown on this, there's all the hilarity. There's the borderline pornographic, like, humiliation fantasy of like, oh, you knew exactly how to be racist and call my wife ugly. You're belittling me. You're demeaning me. I guarantee you that when he was drafting up these allegations, it was with one hand. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh man.
And so there's all of that, and then it's just not very realistic because it's like you could take any executive from the Western sphere of business, and they just wouldn't know how to talk in this way. This if they were going to be demeaning and racist towards you, they would do it very Americanly. They'd be using the F slur. They'd probably just call you the N. Like it probably wouldn't really matter to them. They wouldn't get so specific. They'd probably just go to the tried and true. Okay, so
yeah, this is definitely a little more erotic.
But sort of the
Fantastical.
The timeline on this, as he got found out, obviously his name is Chirayu Rana. He's 35 years old, which embarrassing. This is peak millennial behavior. Of course it'd be a 35-year-old guy. He doesn't even work for J.P. Morgan anymore. These allegations started after he left J.P. Morgan and moved into private equity with a firm called Bregel Sagemont. He was never up for the bonus that supposedly these sexual acts were coercing him into. And the woman that he accused, which we'll go ahead and say her name.
Her name is confusing.
Laura Hajdini. Lorna Hajdini, which...
The beautiful mid.
Is it a Swedish name? Is it an Arabic name?
I have no clue.
Those are the same thing at this point. Look at how immigration has destroyed Europe.
Okay, wow. Wow! I mean, you're not wrong, I guess.
But yeah. So not only was he never promised a bonus to begin with, she, completely different managing director than was even capable to provide him with a bonus. So it makes no sense to accuse her. Very, very Indian set of accusations.
Bro just had a hard-on for her.
Yeah, I'm talking. But J.P. Morgan took this very seriously. They did like an internal subpoena of all kinds of phone records, emails, interviewed everybody they possibly could. Nobody had any idea what Mr. Rana was talking about. They were like, why would you even ask this? This is so far and away from being possible. And then just to put a little bit of salt on the wound, someone who did know Rana described him as socially awkward, but someone who met the requirements to stay at the bank. Now, met the requirements is corporate speak for kind of shit at his job. He just didn't do anything we could fire him for.
Right.
So this guy's making up lies about somebody unrealistic to make up lies about, and he sucks at being an investment executive. This is how bad he played his hand. Because there is a world, there's a world where this works out for him. We had the whole Me Too thing. It just doesn't even have to be a he too. Because you'd be like, yeah, we take all forms of sexual assault allegations very seriously. Because it's what everybody deserves. We believe victims. Before he brought the lawsuit, this is one of the parts that really fucked him. He internally tried to privately negotiate a multi-million-dollar payout to not say anything. So, hello, sir. I have a bunch of lies to tell. How about you pay me millions of dollars instead?
Okay. Well, obviously, bro had a sexy daydream at work.
Who among us? Who amongst us has not?
Because he met the requirements, right? So he clearly wasn't working that hard. He had a lot of... Well, he was working kind of hard.
He was working very hard, apparently.
But he was thinking about other stuff at work instead of actually working, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bro was cooking up a scheme. Bro was cooking up a fantasy in his head.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking about that beautiful woman. And then when he realized he couldn't have her, he was like, I know just what to do.
Yep. And that's why you should marry a beautiful man and not an ugly woman that you hate.
Not some ugly fish head.
Well, hey, no.
You wish she had these cannons.
We can't describe her like that.
No, I'm using his words.
Yeah.
Those are his words.
You shouldn't marry someone you find unattractive. How about that?
Yeah, and you should marry someone with cannons.
Yeah. I mean, how else are you going to feed your child?
I'm just saying.
How else are you going to teach your child to be compassionate? We've been over this recently. Love is stored in the breasts.
Apparently Kat Dennings.
Apparently Sydney Sweeney.
We need these cannons. They're gonna fire the shots of love into your heart.
Yeah.
That's so funny though. That and like what I've seen now is crazy. Like I saw a meme where it was like my parents in their 30s, like getting a house, having a kid, and then it said like me in my 30s, like I need her, and it's to the executive from J.P. Morgan, Hajini or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to say it right. It's got J's in it.
Lorna Hajini. There's not.
She did a commercial at some point where she was like advertising for a position, like a senior analyst or something. It's just, my God, so many people applied for it because they just wanted to like, they wanted,
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you've heard this story, my God,
What a mess.
it's been all over Twitter for like the last week. Like people have just been memeing it and joking and having a great time with it. It's pretty great.
Well, both that story and the next one I want to talk about kind of wish they'd happened a month from now. Not that it would have been relevant to the contents of Poon June, but the pun would have been fun.
You're ready for Poon June already.
Yeah, which, if you remember last year, Poon June 2, the electric pooning is coming up. Mark your calendars.
Feels like a China thing. Because, they go out there with those electric nets and you're trying to kill lionfish.
Indeed. But this next story, much like the last, is like vaguely sexual in nature. Do you remember, we talked about him a lot. We talk about him every time there's a chance to talk about him. Do you remember Brian Johnson?
Yeah, the guy that tracks his son's boners
Yeah,
and has the big titty goth girlfriend.
indeed. Well, not only does he track his son's boners, he now tracks his big titty goth girlfriend's pussy.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
How's he tracking it?
His big viral story of the week, he shared her perfect 100 out of 100 score for her vaginal microbiome.
Oh, excellent. A microbiome?
Yeah.
Like the bacteria that's inside of her vagina?
So
Ugh.
I'll summarize the rest of the tweet, but I want to read the first 3 sentences.
Sure.
This is her vaginal microbiome report. 100 out of 100 score. Top 1% of all vaginas. I can't even hardly say that with a straight face.
Folks, we're having primo vagina for dinner tonight. This woman, the big titty goth girlfriend of Brian Johnston, has the most perfect vagina I've ever seen, you've ever heard of.
It's really funny that you say having it for dinner, because before he released the test results, one of his more recent tweets before this one was talking about how good it tasted and felt to go down on her. He's like, I just went down on Kate. It was amazing. Delicious. Now I'm going to bed. And then he woke up and he attached, like, look at how much better my sleep score was now that I ate pussy.
My sleep score? Bro.
Which we already know this guy's a freak.
Yeah, what a guy.
But I'm sure you're wondering, you listener as well as Mr. Nacho here, where do you come up with a 100 out of 100 score?
Well, how do you come up with the top 1% of vaginas? We gotta hear about this. There's a lot of vaginas in the world.
Yeah.
Like, who's in the 10th percentile? It's got the worst vagina.
Yeah. So I'm guessing, and I'm not even guessing, I'm saying what he's going off of to create this metric is, obviously, there can be a microbiome anywhere. You can have one in your mouth. You can have one.
You have one. You have one everywhere.
Anywhere that you get down into like what's living here, what's the makeup of this environment.
Yeah, everyone knows that you have gut bacteria, right? Everybody knows that. It makes sense because you can't digest everything. Your bacteria digest stuff for you. They're helpful. They're nice. That's why there's probiotics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And when you take an antibiotic, your stomach is upset for the next couple of days because you have to rebuild your bacteria.
So
it's common sense.
So helpful leads into the number 1 metric that generated this score. Apparently, she has an insane amount of the single most protective bacterial species a vagina can host, which is Lactobacillus crispatus. Very few, only 25 to 30% of women globally are L. crispatus dominant. Dominant usually means above 50%. How much percent do you think Kate has?
80.
98.7.
Nice.
So it's basically mostly just the one best bacteria species that could be.
I wonder if they're making a biofilm, and instead of like secretions, he's just touching bacteria when he's down there.
Yeah, but he goes on to make the point that like
It's kind of gross.
They didn't find Gardnerella, they didn't find Candida, obviously no STIs, no aerobic vaginitis markers, which I'm sure means something. I kind of don't care about this subject enough to like.
Aerobic means oxygen.
Right.
Anaerobic means non-oxygen.
And probably vaginitis is like a
Probably some
gross,
sort of-
gross pussy disease.
Yeah, some sort of just put your pussy on the phone, don't interrupt.
And
Good lord, talking about a gross pussy disease.
that's name of the episode.
I really hope not. I think the episode's going to be called These Cannons or something.
Probably.
But anyway.
But he goes on to make the point that, like, just like your gut microbiome, vaginal microbiome, so many knock-on health effects. You know,
For sure.
it benefits sleep, glucose control, stress, gut health,
Oh, well,
sexual health,
Yeah.
immune function.
Sure, that stuff, yeah.
Which, what a nerd-ass way! What a dumb, fucking cuck little gay bitch way of being like. It's the worst possible way to be like, my bitch bad, my bitch good. Like, we already know, like, Big Titty got GF, you have to say less. Like,
Do you ever get blood work done?
all the
Like
time,
that?
constantly.
And you're like, look at my cholesterol level, and it's like really good. Do you brag about that on X.com?
I mean, I would do it if I felt like I needed to keep somebody obsessed with me, which
I guess that's what he's doing.
Not to jump into his brain a little bit too much, but like, you know,
Well, dude,
this is the kind of guy that doesn't pull a baddie.
Yeah, but this is the shit this guy's into, though.
Right.
He loves talking about health and wellness. And he's trying to be like some longevity guy. But really, he's just a fucking nerd, like weirdo.
Yeah.
Right?
So follow me on this train of thought, right? A guy like this, rich as fuck, obsessed with work, you know, top 1% of the 1% in terms of individuals who are just on a mission. Look at other guys like that. Look at Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, and now he's happy in his marriage, but like, I wouldn't call his wife a beautiful mid.
Oh, I thought he was gay.
Look at Tim Cook, former CEO of Apple. Just actually gay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Look at Peter Thiel.
Gay.
Gay. Okay?
Autistic and gay.
So my point is that usually guys like this are either with like I'm not even going to say ugly, but they're with a certain kind of woman. Or they're gay.
Well, Elon Musk had a baddie.
Now, Elon Musk is different.
What was that? What's
Elon-
Grimes? Grimes is a baddie.
Elon Musk puts syringes into his testicles to suck out fresh sperms, and then he sells that to women to put into their body. Well, he didn't even sell it to women. He just gives women millions of dollars. Be like, to use all this to have as many kids as you possibly can. He's on some Genghis Khan shit. It's like low key. I wish I could go 300 years in the future and see what all of the Musk children are doing. You know, not all of them are gonna make it. You know, Vivian is just gonna stay in the trainee dance halls and, you know, do her thing, and she might, you know, she's gonna have a certain impact, but it's not gonna be the kind of impact that like Elon Musk himself has had. You know,
Sure.
How many more Elons are we gonna get? That's what I'm interested in. Anyway, Elon, he's an outlier to all this. He's either putting rockets in space or playing Diablo 4. The man doesn't do much else. And
Sure.
We kind of love him for that. But
Except for doing salutes.
so if you're the one of one guy in this space that is both not gay and got with a beautiful mid, what wouldn't you do to keep her? Including bragging about how medically awesome her pussy
Her
is.
vaginal microbiome. The top 1% of all vaginas is crazy.
Yeah.
I want my bitch to have the top 1% of all vaginas.
You know, probably statistically unlikely.
If you're trying to reach out to me and Doug Bennett for any sort of romantic efforts, make sure to get your vagina tested and check out your microbiome. I want to know if you have Lactobacillus crispatus, and I want to know the percentage of it in your pussy.
Oh my God.
And if it's good, then we'll date you.
Okay, I have.
Is that what you wanted me to say, Doug?
I have no such aspersions. My standards are not that high. But
Oh yeah, no, you were into the whatever.com, the planet.
Wigger Planet.
You just wanted a girl that has swords and plays Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
But dude, I'm looking for a girl with the top 1% of all vaginas in terms of your microbiome. Because honestly, that's all he's saying is about microbiome. He's not talking about anything else, any other qualities of the vagina.
I mean, he admitted it was delicious. So.
I mean, true, okay, but
Which is a follow-on effect, I'm sure, of the microbiome.
yeah, I'm sure, yeah, but it doesn't talk about anything else, though, right? Like,
We do, for example, things we don't know. Do it squirt. We don't know. Do it grip.
that's kind of where I was going with it, but I didn't want to say it. It just felt wrong to say, how tight is it? That feels weird. That's a very weird thing.
So like tight. That's not the right word. Tight implies certain things, like you're not prepping it, you're not being mutual. But after you get the party going, do it grip.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Is she doing key?
careful saying grip, okay? One of my friends thinks grip is a perfectly fine word to say. It is not sus at all. We disagree.
Okay.
In fact, grippy is what we're describing.
You cannot. Grippy is crazy. We all know that the cringy ass J. Cole.
The J. Cole song, yeah, remember that? Yeah. I call her grippy, dippy, grippy.
If you refer to it as grippy, you are not mature enough to have it.
Sir, back away from the vagina. You do not deserve this top 1% of all vaginas in the world. You do not deserve this.
Man, but
This woman has what's it called again? Lactobacillus crispatus. You're not allowed in here.
it looks like you're only approved for L. crispatus up to 40%. This is too good for you.
You're gonna need the best dick in the world. Does Brian Johnson have a top 1% of dicks in all the world? We need to find that out. That's what we need to find out.
We really do.
We know his son does, but does he?
I mean, obviously, every time he says something very cringe, people will riff on it. My favorite riff I saw was they set up the scene. New test results come back. All of a sudden, she's only at 92%. And he's like, "Do you know how embarrassing this is that I'm going to have to post this? Do you understand how much you're embarrassing me? You can't keep your pussy together."
Like she really had control over that.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude. You know how he like put his son's blood into his body, right?
Mm-hmm.
To like try to make himself feel younger. Does he do that with his big titty goth girlfriend now?
I hope not.
Because then it'd be like some vampire shit. Like he's like sucking her blood to put it in himself, and
Well, I mean, a goth would be into that, though.
she might.
So maybe I hope he does do that.
Everybody wants a freaky girl till it's time to do freaky stuff.
Shit.
Just so for real. Okay, well, I guess, are we done with that? Did we milk that one dry? It's time to talk about an update from last week, I think.
Update. Update. What did we get wrong? What did we get right? What do we have to revisit? It's an update.
Update.
It's an update.
Update. Go ahead, grab your friends and your plate, because we're going on a update.
Update, mom. You been doing mom. Shaking the cow. Ow. Update.
Oh my god, I just had it
On the
too.
update, go down. Gonna keep revealing to the budget. It's an update.
I just had it.
It's an update. He just had it. Oh, but we bring it back. Ow. This is getting renegade. Ow.
No, you're fine. You can
Come
stop.
on now.
You can stop.
Michael Jackson movie came out. That's a quick riff update. We've been Michael Jacksoning a lot on the show recently.
Oh, true. And
Little
the
bit
Michael movie just came
A
out.
little bit of viral marketing for the Michael movie, which
Did you watch it?
Not only did it, no, I have to go when it at the end of its showing cycle when it's not so packed out, because the packed out audiences, and you can imagine what kind of audiences a Michael Jackson movie would draw. But they were definitely dancing and hooting and hollering, and you know, it was like the Minecraft movie for a certain community.
What?
We all remember what happened with the Minecraft.
Are you being for real?
Yeah, it was crazy times at the Michael Jackson showings. So, definitely not something a brother like me can go to opening weekend.
Oh, interesting. My friend went, he said he went 3 times, saw it in IMAX. The movie is cool because, you know, I mean, obviously it's scripted, it's written in a certain direction to where it makes Michael look good.
Duh.
They don't show any of the bad stuff for real. The biggest, like, the antagonist is his dad, which is a real thing that happened, right? They don't even show Janet Jackson in the movie. But I mean, they use the music and they use the stuff to do well. That's what I've heard. Like, the music numbers are really good. And you know, it's his nephew playing him, or his cousin, or whoever. But they stop the movie at a good point before he gets into all the scandals. And the scandals, by the way, are fake news. It was just the media and the machine trying to get at him because he started owning music. Remember, he owned like all the Beatles songs, and stuff. So like he started having power. Not, he wasn't just a star; he was power. And they fought at him against it, and the child abuse and all that stuff came out. Wacko, whatever on his backo, remember? All that was fake news. It was just a way to get at him.
So true.
But anyway, the movie is pretty good. I heard it just doesn't really get. It doesn't. I want the Michael Jackson movie to be more real, me personally. But I think like if you're looking for like a nice little bow tie on the Michael Jackson's career that shows what he did and like his story of when he was making music, it's great.
Hell yeah.
It's like a legend, you know. A tip your hat to the legend.
Indeed.
But we got to get back to the fucking update.
It's an update. Ooh.
Shimon, update. Oh, are you okay? Are you okay? Update.
That could be an update. That could be an update. Give me an update, please.
You've been hit by boom. You've been struck by boom. A smooth update.
Now I'm ready for my update. I'm an update. Give me an update, please.
We love Smooth Criminal on this show, dude. Like it's like the one we always go to. So his name was what? Alan. What was his name? I'd say I just had it. Wait, Cole Allen.
Yeah.
So
that's the one.
last week we said that he was dead.
Yeah.
He's not dead.
Okay.
He got arrested. He didn't shoot anybody. He did fire some shots. He got arrested. And I think...
We also didn't name him last week. This is the guy that tried to kill people at the White House press correspondence dinner.
Mm-hmm. I think he is going to get questioned or something eventually soon here, so we should have some sort of something about it. Bro wrote a manifesto.
Yeah.
He wrote a manifesto and sent it to some people in his circle, and the people that in his circle that got it sent it to whoever. So we know what he was thinking. Bro was a fucking, like, what's Trump derangement syndrome?
Yeah.
He was a Trump derangement syndrome lefty. Like, he was out of his gourd. Okay?
Yeah.
Like
Another way to put it, he's the average Redditor.
I don't know what's in the water with these people wanting blood these days. So, let's just set the stage here a little bit. For 4 years, we had COVID and the lockdowns and the not democratic. What's the word?
Do you think it was 4
Despotic?
years? Would you say it was fully 4 years? Because I feel like it was 2.5. It was all of 20, all of 20.
I'm talking about the 4 years of Democrat, the Biden
Okay.
administration.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, the actual COVID, no.
Okay. But yeah, no, we had
despotic rule.
We had Dems ruling with an iron fist for 4 years.
And not once did anyone try to go assassinate anyone. That wasn't even in the... Like, no one was thinking that. All of a sudden, Trump's president, and we got to kill him, apparently. I don't know what's going on with people wanting to kill people.
Well, not only do we have to kill them, we value our own lives so little that we'll throw them away in the name of the cause. This is me alluding to people like Alex Preddy and What's-Her-Toes, like...
Alex Pretty. Oh, is that the guy that's in my ICE?
Yeah.
The ICE stuff, yeah. Well, this is a little different from ICE. Yeah, similar in nature. This guy called Trump a pedophile, the rapist, traitor. It's like, what are you saying, dude? Like, I get, like, there's allegations against him. None of it's been proven, first of all.
Thank you.
Traitor, how? I don't even know about that. Is that the Russian hoax? Because that's been proven false.
Yeah. Well, the other one is it's crazy for a lefty to call Trump a traitor when...
Yeah, like honestly, you could say that about any politician at this point.
Yeah.
Racist, pedophile, rapist, traitor. It's all about anyone.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about?
I can say that about you.
I'm not a politician.
I mean,
Why would you say it about me? No, I'm not. It's not true.
yeah, I mean, I'd be wrong on all three, but I could say it about you.
Oh, okay, yeah, true. Doctor. Yeah, you'd be like the John Doe.
Yeah.
You'd be writing a fanfic for sure if you're right saying that about me. Anyway, bro said that in his manifesto. Like, that's like his main reason for doing this. Is because he has these false notions in his head about Trump. Which, like I said, they're not necessarily all false, but they're all allegations, and none of it's like real. Like, there's no... The only rape thing I know about is E. Jean Carroll, and that was proven, whatever it was proven. Pedophile... You know how many people are in the Epstein files? And we just want Trump for some reason?
Yeah.
I think this is like...
Also, not to be pedantic, when it comes to all the Epstein stuff, those were not female children.
We've talked about that, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little gauche and crass to be like, oh, actually a pedophile, but like, pedophile's a specific thing.
My Uncle Alex, she was 17!
It's still wrong, but it's not pedophilia.
Are we calling Jared Fogle he's not a pedophile? Is that what we're saying?
And he raped little boys.
She was 17.
And maybe I don't know my Fogle facts.
She was 17.
I've lived always under the impression that he was going after
No, he like
eight-year-old
fucked
boys.
like a 17-year-old girl and got in trouble for it.
I thought that was Jerry Seinfeld.
No, he did it and didn't get in trouble for it.
Okay.
Jared Fogle did it and got in trouble, and his jeans were too big.
Yeah. That's the real crime.
Yeah, can't be carrying around those big jeans all the time. He's got to fold them up like a military flag and so ties. He's got a bunch of triangles of jeans in his closets.
He turns them into a statue of his former ass. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to my ass that got hit by a bazooka. Anyway, so this guy is just lefty to the max. I don't watch the news. Okay, spoiler alert. The news is biased as fuck. I don't watch any of it for real, like Fox or NBC or CNN, whatever. This guy's totally watching CNN constantly and absorbing whatever the fuck they tell him. Or he's watching Jimmy Kimmel and all that shit, you know, like he just thinks Trump's the enemy.
Yeah.
And so he goes to the fucking White House to kill people. And like he's like apologizing to his friends and family. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta do this, but I got to. Someone's gotta do it, man. I can't stand by while these kids are getting raped. And it's like, what are you talking about?
Bro, your life is not a movie. You're not the main character in one battle after another.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, like, Trump's not doing that. Like, what are you talking about?
If you're gonna go kill him, at least do it for something that he did.
Yeah, like, fuck you for trying to buy Greenland. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I don't want any tariffs.
How dare you sell out our like position of global like partnership just to placate Israel? You know, that'd be a reason.
Yeah, bro really thinks that like Trump is like directly responsible for oppression of like really bad oppression from these people. I just don't get it. I don't understand where these people are thinking that kind of stuff. And then there was more. If I could have refound the manifesto, that'd be good. For some reason, it disappeared off my. I was like searching on Twitter and I didn't see it anymore. But I saw some videos on like TikTok or Instagram or something where like this girl was saying she was gonna go kill people, like, and by people I mean Trump and his administration. And it's like, what are we doing? Why are people openly putting threats of killing people on the internet? Didn't anybody watch the Trevor Moore video? Like, you can't say this?
Yeah. I'm allowed to tell you that you can't say this, but you can't say it. I'll tell you why.
And one of those things you can't say is, I'm going to assassinate the president.
Yeah, don't ever say that.
Don't ever say that.
Do not say that.
Well, these people are saying it, Doug.
Yeah, I'll tell you why they feel comfortable saying it, and it's because they can get away with it. It's been proven that they can get away with it, and not even that extreme of stuff. They can get away with other stuff, dude. Nothing's ever going to happen to Tyler Robinson, okay? That's the guy that killed Charlie Kirk. So, looks like...
He didn't get arrested?
He got arrested, but nothing's ever going to happen to him.
He's going to jail for murder.
That's kind of not enough. You killed somebody that you had no right to kill, who did no material harm to the world, and your only punishment is being stuck in jail. That's not a punishment.
Well, that's like murder, though.
Yeah,
Any murder deserves.
That's not a punishment.
Okay, you think murder deserves the death penalty?
Yeah. Same thing with Luigi Mangione. Like,
you can't just kill people.
Like,
we live in a free society where we should be civil, not kill each other.
Yeah. What are the ultimate consequences of what Tyler Robinson and Luigi Mangione did? Taxpayers forever have to pay to keep them, fed, housed, clothed, safe for the rest of their natural lives. Okay, because that's what a life sentence is you get put on the state's dole, and you have to live in a little box, but like you get a book or two every month. You get to watch TV. You don't get to pick what you watch on TV, but like you can still do push-ups, makes yourself healthy. You can have thoughts. You can continue writing and get those writings out of prison and influence more people. It's not a punishment. Like, there's no consequences. Like, demonstrably, there seems to be no consequences for being insanely violent and enacting your will violently onto other people. So that's why they feel comfortable just coming out and saying all this and attempting it. And, praise the Lord. Thank God that Cole Allen wasn't very good at it, because it could have been even more than just.
He could have actually shot someone.
He could have.
Like, you remember the shooting in Butler? They shot that fireman dude, a retired fireman.
They did.
So, like, thank God that didn't happen.
Yeah, that's a wife who has to live the rest of her life without a husband, a daughter who has to live the rest of her life without a father.
Just an innocent guy who went to go see his favorite politician do a rally, and he's dead.
Yeah, did he deserve that? No. A lot of people think he did. A lot of people are really happy about that. They're like, good, one less of them. So I say all that to say this. People like Cole Allen, the people that celebrate him, the people that are also posting their threats, there's a lot of people out there that live very stringently by this friend-enemy distinction. I promise you that you know some of them. I definitely know I do. And I want you to know that those people who feel that way would be completely nonchalant about you dying if it was for the cause. Like, it's a complete and total disregard for human life that doesn't serve their purposes. It's dehumanizing to its core. They genuinely see people that don't agree with them as non-human. And that's what we're dealing with in this country. That's how bad the political divide has gotten.
It really has.
I try to speak up against that and live against it as much as I can personally.
Yeah, this guy was definitely super lefty. I don't know if he was actually involved with the IDF. I really don't think he was. He didn't seem like he had any military training whatsoever.
It was just a funny thing to say.
Yeah.
He did have that sweatshirt. But
yeah. And he in his like manifesto, he talked about how he wasn't militarily trained or anything. So I don't think he had anything to do with military. He was a teacher, I think in California or something.
A lot of these types of people are teachers.
And he's like half white, half black. He's a mixed individual, I believe.
Not that matters.
I'm just giving you a profile on the guy. That's all.
This just in, mixed people are inherently more violent, quote Seth.
No. Okay. All right, buddy. Look, he just like had it in his brain that he had to kill these people because they're the enemy or whatever, like you were saying. Like it's so weird to me.
It's really
like I feel like there should be a good reason to want to kill the president, and that there was no good reason there. John Wilkes Booth, did he have a good reason to kill Lincoln?
Yeah, he did. It depends. Like,
did?
From his own point of view, right? And a lot of people would have agreed with it.
Oh yeah, and that's something that keeps coming up in these like videos talking about assassinating me. They're like, let me channel the spirit of John Wilkes Booth, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, But I mean, it is completely different. But for John Wilkes Booth, if you have to consider what the War of Northern Aggression was, it was the Union States forcing federalism onto the Southern states. You know, two different countries. They just wanted to go their own way. The North said, no, actually, we own you, you little pussy bitches, and you're going to live exactly how we want you to live. John Wilkes Booth, being a Confederacy sympathizer, his country lost. Like, so what's the last thing you could do? Like, the war's over, you've lost. What's one small act of revenge you could get? Take out the head of the state of the country that defeated your country in war. I don't think that these situations are even close to comparable, first of all.
Yeah. And then Garfield, I don't remember his assassination person. And then McKinley, I don't remember either. I just remember he was wearing a bulletproof vest, but he got shot in the head. So that's ironic. But I don't remember why they shot him. Maybe the tariffs.
Yeah.
William McKinley was the last president to have tariffs since Trump.
Makes you think.
And that's before Theodore Roosevelt. And then what? Lee Harvey Oswald with JFK.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this whole new dynamic that's coming in now about why that happened. But anyway, I mean, I don't know what the reason was there per se.
Well, I mean, Lee Harvey Oswald was a Russian Jew hired by Israel to kill Kennedy.
But then
And then John Hinckley just didn't know. He just didn't know.
Is that the guy with Reagan?
Mm-hmm.
He just loved Jodie Foster.
Yeah. He wouldn't have done it if he had known she was a lesbian.
I think he did he not know? Like,
no, he did it to impress her. And then, like, she was just like... see, this is the fucked up thing about Floyd's. She was like, I mean, it was kind of impressive, but, like, I'm gay.
So
it would have worked if she was straight, is what I'm saying.
What's crazy is, do we think that's cooler than this guy?
All of those are cooler than this guy.
Do we think this guy who just thinks that Trump's a...
He's a libtard Redditor who Naruto runned his way into an assassination. They're not sending their best, folks. They're not sending their best.
Bro's definitely not the best at this kind of thing, but, like, my God. I just thought that was crazy. And I feel like that kind of concludes the update. What is going on with our country with these lefties thinking that this is okay? Why are we trying to, like... You know what? Never mind. Actually, no. I'm not going to say that. But we'll see what happens when another Democrat wins, and we'll see what time it is when that happens.
Yeah.
Are we just out here killing everybody? Then maybe eventually we'll just have no one left to run the country.
Well, that's why we need infinity immigration. You know, we need
an H-1B for the president. We need to get a temporary visa for our new president.
Yeah, I'm bringing Chief Barbecue from Haiti, or whatever his name is.
Oh, President Cannibal, Barbecue Cannibal, whatever.
This is going so far off. Get me out of here. Part of shot.
Is it already time?
It's Ben time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did we cover everything we needed to cover?
I feel like we did.
Okay. All right. Guys, twitch.tv/Seth_Nacho411, Monday, Tuesday. 2v8's back. It's been fun, so come check it out.
Yeah, regular streams, or do we have any long ones?
Normal.
Any short ones?
Normal.
Any secret ones?
Probably not.
Oh.
There always could be. There's always the potential for a secret, but normal though. Normal streams. And then I bet your little Asian fish head wife doesn't have these cannons. Guys, let us know what your favorite cannons are in the comments.
Please do.
Let's hear about what kind of cannons you're into. Like I said, I love the pirate cannons. It's Sydney Sweeney. So let us know what you're into.
Over here, you already know it's your boy Doug B. Get at me where you at me. If you can't, we'll work on that. We'll figure something out.
We're still doing the geocache thing.
Yeah. I don't know why. I put up 3. I don't know why not a single one's been redeemed. I do know why. It's because our audience doesn't exactly live around these parts, but I digress.
I'll say, who actually geocaches anymore?
Yeah, in terms of a parting shot, I want to share with you this parable I found on Twitter. And it goes a little something like this. It goes, suck a man's dick and he'll come once. Teach a man to suck dick and he'll be like, that's not really something I'm interested in. Could you just suck my dick again? Men these days don't want to learn anything.
Oh shit!
You like that?
Teach a man to suck a man's dick.
He'll come once.
Come on, teach a man to suck dick, and he'll say, "That's not really cool. Can you just suck mine again?" Can you bless me, buddy wise? Can you suck it?
But anyway, yeah, don't bother teaching a man how to suck dick.
That's so funny.
He doesn't care. He doesn't want to know. What you should bother doing is the stuff you always got to do, which is carry water, chop wood, and most importantly,
Shoot you, Shiose.
When I want to spit game at a soccer mom, I get it quicker than the left lane on the Autobahn fast. Like Ramadan, had to battle young Padawans on the damn day. I'm getting naked in the farm, I got a ragable so hot, I got the motherfucker a flambe. I go to Miley's house, I see that Miley's home. I play Miley's ribcage with my dick like it's a Miley phone. Yes, that was highly fucked up, but my skills are highly honed. And if I was highly hyphy, I might be more widely known. Say la vie, better pay my fee. The kick it is you gotta let a patty go to get chicken to get it in the bag in a plain white tee. Hey mommy, hope you want me. Wanna see me speak? Then I go. Every time I get a beat it up, I gotta beat it up a bit, and then I break it, then I chop it, then I eat it up, and Peter would never approve of the way I've been treating the music. I beat it, I bruise it, I kick it to the curb, and then I'm sleeping up, I'm ready to be freaking and doing it, keeping it moving. I'm picking apart the muscle, but I'm thinking about the hustle, but I'm nice.